Emergency Management spokesman Jeff Caldwell says now is the time to prepare for the storm.
So you can look around your property and clear your gutters, clear storm drains that may be near your property, moving lawn furniture inside or securing it, and looking around their yard to see if there's anything loose, any limbs that might fall, any dead trees.
Congressman Ron DeSantis informed Speaker of the House Paul Ryan today that he will resign his seat to focus on his bid to be Florida governor. The race is too close to call, and DeSantis told Speaker Ryan that it would be unfair for him to draw a salary from Congress when he's not there working in the House. A Dallas grand jury is looking into whether more serious charges than manslaughter should be filed against the Dallas police officer who shot her neighbor when she entered the wrong apartment on accident over the weekend. This is USA Radio News.
This report is brought to you by Bank of America. New research from Bank of America finds women entrepreneurs are leading the charge in the transition to digital, driving adoption of mobile devices to process payments and managing transactions at higher rates than men. Sharon Miller, head of small business at Bank of America, discusses findings from the 2018 Bank of America Women Business Owner Spotlight.
Over the next 5 years, half of all entrepreneurs anticipate a complete transition to digital payments. Women are at the forefront of this shift by using their mobile tools to grow their business. This is one of the key findings that show women entrepreneurs are optimistic about the year ahead.
In the year ahead, 58% of women entrepreneurs expect their revenue to increase, up 14% from 2017. Several key growth indicators such as hiring and economic optimism are also on the rise. For more, visit newsroom.bankofamerica.com.
New allegations have expedited the departure of Les Moonves from CBS. USA Radio Network's Chris Barnes has the details.
CBS announcing late Sunday that Les Moonves would be leaving the company effective immediately, and that Chief Operating Officer Joseph Iannello would be taking over while the company searches for a permanent replacement. A person close to the discussion says Moonves will no longer be receiving any of his exit compensation. It all comes after the New Yorker published a piece by Ronan Farrow, a follow-up to his original story, in which 6 women accused Moonves of sexual harassment and intimidation stretching back several decades. The new report over the weekend contains new sexual assault and harassment allegations against Moonves from 6 additional women. Moonves denies all of it. For USA Radio News, I'm Chris Barnes.
Week 1 of the NFL wraps up tonight with a doubleheader beginning at just after 7 o'clock Eastern Time. You're listening to USA Radio News.
IHOP is always pancakes, but now we're burgering burgers. Woo! With burgers made with 100% all-natural Black Angus beef. Say cock-a-doodle-doo to our Big Brunch Steak Burger. Or yeah to our Cowboy Barbecue Steak Burger. Our 7 new Ultimate Steak Burgers are so burgering good, we're even changing our name to IHOP. Combo starting at $6.99 with unlimited fries and a drink. IHOP. Burgers, burgers, burgers. Fries, fries, fries.
Las Vegas, experience life for less with the 2019 Entertainment Book. It's the most convenient way to get 2 for 1 and up to 50% off discounts and coupons. And you're saving on the things you love most: restaurants, movie tickets, golf, shopping, travel, and more. The 2019 Entertainment Book includes hundreds of local coupons and access to another 75,000 coupons throughout the U.S. and Canada via your phone and computer. Your membership will quickly pay for itself as you save at places like Bed Bath & Beyond, Sears, Margaritaville, Office Depot, Tommy Hilfiger, and Harbor Freight Tools. The 2019 Entertainment Book, available online at entertainment.com. That's entertainment.com. You won't be able to put this book down. It's that time of year when the weather cools down and the savings heat up. The Radio Shopping Show Fall Marathon, happening September 13th, 14th, and 15th. Save big on all your favorite shopping show certificates and get your certificates for new businesses and exclusive marathon items. The shopping show will be on all day long, Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 9 to 11 a.m. on Saturday. Don't miss out on huge deals during the KSHP Fall Marathon, September 13th, 14th, and 15th, right here on your home for the Radio Shopping Show, KSHP AM 1400. The thoughts and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the program's participants and do not necessarily represent those of station staff, management, and advertisers.
Are you looking for someone to provide training to your sales staff? Do you need a motivational speaker about how to handle change? Do you have an upcoming event that needs an MC to handle those responsibilities? Well, look no further than longtime Las Vegas radio personality Aaron Phillips. I am local to Las Vegas, and I can blend my talents with any audience. For more information, please visit www.aaronphillipsvoice.com and book me for your next event or training needs.
It's that time. It's time for Aaron's Hour. Aaron's Hour. Your source for information, inspiration, motivation, and fun. If you're looking to talk politics or religion, this show's not for you. Aaron's Hour. Aaron's Hour. Conversations with the opinion makers, movers and shakers, risk takers, and your phone calls at 702-221-7283. That's 702-221-SAVE. Aaron's Hour. Aaron's Hour. Hosted by longtime Las Vegas broadcaster, author, motivational speaker, and member of the Las Vegas Entertainers Hall of Fame, Aaron Phillips. In seminars across the country, he's inspired and motivated thousands. Now he's going to inspire and motivate you, and he'll do it with passion, style, and his trademark sense of humor. Now, here's the host of Aaron's Hour, Aaron Phillips.
And welcome to hour number 2 of Aaron's Hour, coming to you live from the studios of KSHP 1400 AM Las Vegas. Wow, what a great first hour that was with Ashley. We thank you for coming on. But now, without really much further ado, normally I do like lists and a little shticky stuff, but I'll tell you what, there's no shtick going to happen this time around. Not only do I have my next guest in studio, and we'll get to Michele here in a second, but I'm honored to have on the lines with me right now. This was a last-minute thing. I'm so glad we were able to do this. Legendary performer Louie Prima. I'm sure that name rings a bell for everybody out there in the listening world. But you know what? The entertainment opportunity and skill set did not stop with him. On the phone, I'm proud to welcome to the show, to Aaron's Hour, Lina Prima. How are you, Lina? Aaron Phillips here.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes this morning with us. Welcome to Vegas, or back to Vegas.
I appreciate you having me on, and I'm so excited to be back. It's great to have two hometowns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you're now from New Orleans, is the way it's said,
yes.
Right? New Orleans.
Yeah, well, it's close. That'll work. That'll work.
So, first of all, let's talk about, what was it like growing up in the household with your dad and all of that, focus on him, and give us a little bit of background, and then how you got into singing for yourself.
The magic that's in the music of my dad and the shows that he put on and who he was on stage, he was really that guy. He was that guy at home, too. So I'm so lucky to have grown up in that household and had him for a father, because he was bigger than life and so much fun to be around. He was a really happy guy, just in general, very filled with joy, and that really... Everyone loves it. Absolutely.
So when did you realize, obviously it is genetic more or less from your dad now to you, but when did you realize, okay, I can do this, it's time for me to now make my own voice in the entertainment world? Give me some history behind that.
Well, I of course have been on stage with my dad and mom since 5 years old, so just growing up on stage, there it is. It was in there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in high school, I graduated from Clark High School. I had a fantastic music teacher, Marcia Neal, who is award-winning, and I got involved in all the musical programs. That's when I really knew I wanted to do that for the rest of my life. She was just wonderful at bringing out everyone's best abilities, and really taught me how to. And everyone in her class taught us how to use the microphone, how to perform on stage. She had our group performing all over Las Vegas and traveling the world and doing television shows, and we really got all that kind of experience just from her. She was absolutely unbelievable teacher. So when I also went to UNLV only for a year because I got hired to sing in a rock band, and I wanted to do that full time. I just started working professionally at 19, and I've been working ever since.
I was just going to ask you, what was the first, where was that first gig? Do you remember?
Yes, I do. It was a Captain America's on Maryland Parkway.
Oh, wow. Okay, there you go. So I don't even know if they're even still open. I don't even know.
No, that was way back in the day.
Way back in the day. Okay, I love
Back
that.
in the day.
There
yeah,
you go.
Everybody hung out there. It was a rock and roll club, and I was too young to get in there, so they had to sneak me in the back door.
Oh, well, listen, at least you got in, I guess, is the best part of it, right? I think people don't realize, or at least some of the audience may not realize, I mean, you've been doing this now 30 years. You've had this wonderful music career, over 3,000 appearances around the world, and yet on top of that, back in New Orleans, you still perform regularly at Hotel Monteleone's in the quarter there. So that's pretty cool that you obviously spread your talent, but yet you still have a home base that the locals down there and tourists who come to New Orleans can come and see you.
Absolutely, and I love it. I love working at the Hotel Monteleone. It's the oldest family-owned hotel in New Orleans. It's an Italian family, and of course the Italian culture in New Orleans is very rich and very big with the Sicilian immigration from the 1800s, where my dad's family came from. So, and my dad played there when I was little, so I never get tired of performing there. I've been there 7 years now. Wow,
that's so cool. I love the fact that the legacy of the Prima name obviously continues, and you've accepted it, because a lot of, I think, second generations of successful entertainers sometimes don't want to embrace that. And yet, you know what I'm saying? And I think you've obviously made a voice for yourself and still being proud of that name of Prima and you, I don't want to say using it to your advantage, but continue to build the legacy. And I think that's wonderful.
Thank you so much. It goes back to the reason for the music, and that is the joy and love of the music.
Absolutely.
And that's what my father taught me, and that's what it's about. So if you love it and you're spreading joy through that, then go with it, you know?
Absolutely. All right, now, I only have a few minutes left, but you're here in Vegas for a reason, and that is not just to be on Aaron Phillips' show. I mean, that's just the highlight of the day, to be here in Vegas. But
Thank you.
Next time you come in, though, I want to make sure we work it out that you come in studio live with us.
I would love to.
Then I can get you to maybe sing a little a cappella, a little something.
Oh, you got it.
There you go. See how I do this stuff? It's, I'm a professional, folks. Do not try this at home. So this Thursday, September 13th, 7 p.m., you are at the beautiful Smith Center, one of their other stages, not the main one, correct?
Right. I'm at Myron's Cabaret Jazz.
There you go. And talk about that. Give us a little bit about the show and what you're going to be doing.
Well, we're going to just do what we do in New Orleans and bring that energy and music to everybody and have a night like that, an intimate night, as if you were coming to see us play in New Orleans.
That's
so
wonderful.
I'll be playing lots of my dad's music. Of course, everyone loves to hear that, and I love to sing it.
Absolutely. Why not? I mean, if it works, it works, right?
Yes.
So here's what I want everybody to do right now. Well, you can do it right now if you open up another window on your computer, but go to www.lena, L-E-N-A, Prima, Prima.com. That is Lena's website. You can also join and become part of Team Lena Prima, TLP, and she's got all kinds of stuff out there. I'm looking at the site now. See, I did my homework a little bit with you.
Awesome.
Now,
you're awesome.
Go to the calendar section. Click on calendar, and the first show that pops up, it's a sliding window, is the one for this Thursday. Click on the information for the Smith Center. It will take you to the ticket buying site through Reverb Nation, back to the Smith Center. And I'll tell you what, I just pulled it up, 7 p.m., and I'm going to disclose this because it's on the site, Lena, $39 to $65 for the tickets. And I'm going to tell you something. For the type of entertainment that I know you provide, because I listen to some of your music and watch some of your videos, folks, we talk about deals and bargains in Las Vegas. I have my guest in studio, Michele. She's sitting with me after you and I are done, and she's shaking her head about the value. Personally, if I were your agent, I think you're undersold. I think you should be doubling your ticket prices.
Thanks, Aaron. You're hired.
All right. See, there you go. See, all right. Double prices. No, $39 to $65 to go see. And how big is your band? You have a 5-6 piece, right?
Well, all of us together are 7-piece.
Okay, so 7-piece. Folks, come on. I mean, an hour and a half or whatever it's going to be of the best music and entertainment. This is a steal of a bargain for entertainment in Las Vegas. So go check it out. It's this Thursday, the 13th. Thank God it's not Friday the 13th. But anyway, Thursday the 13th, 7 p.m., Myron's Cabaret Jazz down at the Smith Center. You got to go. And I want next Monday when I get on the air, folks, I want people to tell me you went. And you're going to give me a review of the show because I don't know if I'm trying to work it out for my schedule, for my wife and I to get there. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to work it out. But
it'd be great to see it.
Listen, I wish I had more time. Next time, though, seriously, I want you in studio with me so we can have a full hour to have some fun.
It's a plan.
Because my getting to know you segment would be so much fun with you.
Oh, it would be great. I'd love it.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let me fire a couple of them at you real quickly, okay? So this way you know what you're getting into when you come in studio. How's that?
Okay.
All
okay.
Right, what's your favorite all-time song? That when it comes on,
you're... Oh, my God.
See? It's a hard test, I
know. Flashlight by Parliament.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Favorite all-time movie?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Ooh, a classic. That's a great one. Oh, my goodness gracious. One. I got two more quickies for you. Growing up, who is your favorite cartoon character and why?
Oh, God.
You probably didn't have time to watch all of that stuff with your household.
I did. I watched. You know what? I love Speed Racer.
Oh, Speed Racer. Oh, I love the Mach 3, the Mach whatever it was, Mach 2, 5, whatever it was. All right, last.
Go Speed Racer.
Go
Speed Racer.
Once again, I have to let Facebook world know I do not own the rights to that song of Speed Racer, even though
sorry.
she's singing. No, I'm just kidding. Last one, and I'll let you go, Lina. This has been a lot of fun. What's your favorite Las Vegas thing to do when you're in town, besides watching your own show?
Oh, God, my favorite Las Vegas thing is to visit my girlfriend.
There you go. Girls' Night Out with Lena Prima here in Las Vegas. I like it. Listen, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. We got to do this again. And like I said, next time we got a plan to get you into studio.
Oh, it would be great. You got it. It's a plan.
Thank you so much, Lina. Lina Prima
Thank
this
you.
Thursday the 13th, Smith Center. Check it out. Go watch it. We appreciate it. All right. Coming up on the other side, now it's time we're going to talk about good health, life, holistic medicine, the whole shebang. I'm a believer. I'm in it to win it. Coming up next, my guest, Michele Ciancimino. Did I get it? Close? Correct me. Turn her mic on. I was trying. Go ahead.
Man, Ciancimino.
What is it?
Ciancimino.
Ciancimino.
You were close.
I don't know why I can't get that. Can I just call you
No one
Smith
can.
to make it easier?
Yes, please.
We'll be back with Michele right after this.
Do you wake up every day with little aches and pains? Or worse yet, were you injured in a car accident? Were you injured just getting out of bed? If you said yes to any of the above, then you need to call Doctors Danielle Buda and Jody Altman from the Centennial Wellness Center. Located in the Northwest Centennial Hills area, Dr. Buda and Dr. Altman make sure that every treatment provided is tailored to your specific aches and pains. The entire staff is dedicated to making sure that the finest chiropractic care is given to each and every patient. Call 702-458-2225 to schedule your free consultation. Centennial Wellness Center, 702-458-2225.
Heart of Polynesia invites you to join the fun for their 10th annual Luau of the Fall on October 20th. The event will be held at the Magical Castle Banquet Hall located at 4339 Corporate Center Drive, Suite 100. There will be wonderful music, beautiful costumes, great traditional foods, and high-energy performances. Tickets are now available in advance by calling Tusi at 702-497-4398. That's 702-497-4398. Doors will open at 3 p.m. Tickets are going fast for the 10th annual Fall Luau hosted by Heart of Polynesia. Get your tickets today by calling Tusi at 702-497-4398. Mahalo. All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Aaron's Hour. Appreciate y'all for checking in. Boy, that was great of Lina to check in. We appreciate it, and I look forward to meeting her in studio sometime in the near future on another trip. Thank you, and welcome everybody in the Facebook chat room. We appreciate it. Okay, now, changing gears yet again. Don't forget tonight, the Victor B. Cohen Foundation Football Watch Party is up at the Distill. Special guest Ron Thompson Jr., and everybody showing up. We're all special guests. Right, Danny?
Yeah.
If you come, we got lots of great stuff, silent auction items, and all good stuff. All right, now, it is time to introduce an individual that I met a handful of months ago, also through networking. I meet some great people through networking. If people don't network, for business or otherwise, you're missing out on a ton of opportunity just to meet people. And not only is my next guest from my neck of the woods in New Jersey, Summit, New Jersey originally, which is a little north of where I lived. So that connection right away just, made it work, right?
That's right.
There you go. Welcome, Michele Ciancimino, to the show. It's so much easier when you write phonetically.
I know.
Let me give a quick introduction, a brief history on Miss Michele. She is a certified holistic health coach supporting women, and I will say men, because I'm in this, who struggle with low energy, emotional eating, and weight they can't release. She received her training through the Institute for Integrative Nutrition in New York City and is passionate about helping women and men look and feel better about themselves. She offers group programs as well as one-on-one coaching. As a doTERRA wellness advocate, she empowers clients to take control of their health and manage their health challenges naturally using powerful supplements and essential oils. And I can tell you, my wife and I have been using the oils now, a handful of weeks, 3 weeks, almost a month kind of.
Yeah.
When I went back east, I think I told you this when I saw you last Wednesday, the one thing I really, really missed while I was in that hotel was my diffuser.
I know. You get addicted to that.
Oh, my goodness. The last couple of nights, I'll tell you, and then we'll get to the story. I've been using lavender in it.
Oh, cool.
We had tried some others, but I have it next to my side of the bed.
Of course.
I'm really loving the lavender.
Good.
It puts me out quick. I'm sorry that the thing only stays on for 4 hours max.
I know. There is one that goes for 8 hours. So.
Oh, we may have to talk about that one in the future.
You might need to upgrade.
So we are going to talk about the essential oils, but not about necessarily the product to purchase. We don't do that. There's a reason Michele got into it and why she does what she does as a holistic life coach and her belief in it. So if you could just give a little history and share with our audience the whys and what for us.
Yeah, I was working years back in New Jersey as an attorney, actually a personal injury attorney, loving every minute of it. Not really. And it was what I went to school for, and I just continued doing that. But at the age of 2, my oldest daughter was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, and that just put me on a whole different path.
Rocked the world, didn't it?
Absolutely. So I just took my research skills and started researching, how can I help this child? I mean, you go into protective mode when your child is threatened. So this being a life-threatening disease, I just decided to research what did we need to do? Was it her diet, supplements,
there had to be
acupuncture?
Something.
Do I need a chiropractor? I mean, I went crazy researching everything. And, I just came across a lot of different things that were helpful. But along the way, I developed a passion for what this represented, just a way that people could manage their health. And you don't have to necessarily take a pill. You could, handle things naturally, and they're effective and they're safe. So
I think what you just said there, and this was a lesson that you taught my wife Eileen and I way back in the caveman days. Pharmacies didn't exist. Indian tribes didn't go to pharmacies. They used the natural things around them for healing. So it's interesting how things have come full circle. And of course, the pharmacies and doctors don't want to tell you that all you may need is this or this type of oil to feel better. Buy the pills.
There are a lot of plants that are very supportive of different body systems.
Absolutely.
And, so there's a lot you can do.
Absolutely.
Short of the traditional way.
Let's talk about how you stumbled across the oils to benefit your daughter, and let's kind of walk through that process a little bit.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I developed this passion, and I decided as my kids got older, what can I do now with this? I think I can help a lot of people.
Sure.
And strangely, though, like in all of my research, essential oils never really came up. Like,
that's odd.
Yeah, it really was. Like I found different methods of handling things, but that was not really one that came up. So to me, I was just like the average person thinking it was just something that makes the spa smell good. Like this smells like lavender. Now I feel great. I had a massage and all's well in the world. But so I researched on that. Someone actually brought it to my attention, and I thought, okay, there's more to this than just the scent.
It's more that meets the eye.
Yeah. So there actually is, yes, it is the scent, but it's that there's a chemical reaction that takes place in your brain when you inhale these scents. And so, there's a whole lot of science I won't bore you with, but there's a lot behind that and how that works to affect the brain and the body system. So
it's not much different when people hear a song that they haven't heard in forever, and mentally you go back to that time, or you smell something that smells like the beach and the sand and what that does to you, that calming effect. So it's the same sort of thing, I would think.
Yeah, in some way, there are some that just have that nostalgia type of thing, but the chemical reaction, the different chemicals within each oil have an effect on the brain and a certain thing that you need your body to do, and it'll just sort of affect it that way. So it can affect the emotions as well as the physical body. So, there's a lot that can happen from that. But since I didn't know about it, then I went into crazy research mode on oils. And so I've learned everything and anything about essential oils and how powerful they are, which I didn't know before. And of course, the first person who I experimented on was my daughter, who is probably listening and just loves when I talk about her. But but she was my inspiration to do that and to
help
learn,
others,
and then from there to help other people.
So how did you get started using the oils with her? How did you start?
Well,
experimenting, as you said.
Yeah. So because cystic fibrosis is a respiratory disease, and it also involves the digestion.
Right.
So first I started with what's going to help ease her breathing.
Okay.
So I found that there were several different oils, many actually at this point, but several that can help with easing the breathing and opening the airways. And when you lie down at night, it makes it a little harder to breathe. You're a little more shallow. So we would put it on her chest or the bottoms of her feet. Bottoms of the feet, it's kind of an unusual place, but we have really large pores there. So your body absorbs the oils pretty quickly, and they just get to work doing what they need to do. So we did that, and we had, like you mentioned, the diffuser, and that's another way to get the oils into the body. And and it just helped her. It just helped her sleep and breathe better and not coughing during the night. So she's still, she's got her routine. She uses a lot of different oils. She loves peppermint and an oil called Breathe, which is a blend, which has eucalyptus and melaleuca, and it's got a lot of different oils that help open everything up. And so and digestively, she rubs them on. You can use them topically or in your diffuser, or
you could just add them to your drinks and waters.
Yeah, I've got my water here with some. I think I've got cinnamon in there today.
My wife loves the orange in her water.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know she took to that one.
Yep, she
That's
did.
Good.
We took it with us to New Jersey. We took that one. We took Deep Blue. We took the two of the roller ones. I don't. The two you gave me, and then I took, of course, my liver one.
Right. That's good.
Michelle put a special blend of oils together for me because I've had liver issues because of the diabetes. Just kind of rub it on, rub it in, and I had it
just for you
in a little pot, in a little cauldron, I can say.
I know.
But I actually had a panel done not too long ago, head to toe panel, and my liver numbers are almost back in normal range now.
Awesome.
It's crazy.
Yay.
Absolutely crazy what it could do.
I love that.
So your daughter was 2 at the time she was diagnosed, and she's how old now?
She's 24.
So oils have been part of her life.
It's been part of her life. Well, I've been doing it about 6 years now.
Okay.
So the last 6 years, and then other alternatives, throughout those other years. But the oils have just been really powerful and an amazing addition to all the other things that we do.
I want to mention to those listening that we're not talking about the oils you find in your grocery store here.
Right.
I mean, because those, and I don't want to mention any stores by name, but you can figure out who they are. Those levels of oils there pale in comparison to what is offered through the doTERRA oils.
Yeah, so the doTERRA oils are, they have a certification, and they call it CPTG, which stands for Certified Pure Oils. Companies are realizing that, this is getting popular. We better start adding essential oils to, all kinds of other things.
Exactly.
But they're putting synthetic oils into things to give them a fragrance, and that's not
what
true essential oils. That's a synthetically created fragrance. So it's kind of to me, that's like a trick marketing kind of thing.
I'm sure, let's see, I'm looking at the feed on my laptop. You can see in front of Michelle, she's got a couple of the little bottles there.
Yeah.
And those are what, 1.5?
These are 15 milliliter
15
bottles.
milliliters.
There's about 250 drops in a bottle like that.
But that's all pure stuff.
Yeah. So like you were saying in the stores, you can go into a health food store, and now at this point Walmart has essential oils. But those are not true essential oils. Those are more than likely about 10% pure oil and 90%
stuff.
You actually don't know what. Yes, stuff.
If you can't pronounce it, you don't want to take it.
So. Well, synthetic chemicals, could be pesticides, herbicides, something in the growing. Yeah. So, what I say to people, I teach classes every week on how to use essential oils for your health. And I always tell people, my goal is always to not have you leave here and run to Walmart because you can get cheaper oils, because just don't go to Walmart.
Right.
Save the gas money
There you
because
go. There you
you're
go.
not going to get anything that's
No,
going
absolutely.
to really be effective.
Yeah,
So-
and I think that's
or safe.
Yeah, no, and I think that's important right there because a lot of people are worried about toxins in the air and what they
Mm-hmm.
put on their skin and everything. But if you're putting the pure stuff on, it's less of a concern.
Right.
And I think we lose sight of that.
Yeah, I mean, when I wanted to start using it with my family, my first concern was, well, is it safe and is it
Right.
effective? I mean,
Right.
those were my questions. And if I'm going to do this, I obviously want it to be safe. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. No, and again, folks, my wife and I started using the oils about a month ago for stress and aches and pains and working out after CrossFit and Pilates. So I love the deep blue.
You need that
I
deep
love
blue.
the deep blue stuff. But I mean, my wife and I in the month have definitely noticed changes mentally, physically with the aches and pains.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife she was in the process of getting sick right before we met you at my house that night.
Right.
We're, back to school, being an AP, you get the kids, and she started
Oh,
getting
yeah.
sick. Usually it lingers for her 7 to 10 days. She started having it, then we met you initially, and she
Right.
started doing the supplement gels, one of them, I don't remember which one.
Right. On guard.
On Guard, that's the one. And after 3 days, she was fine. So we are believers that we've seen it, we're using it. So the real oils
Right.
do work. All right, we're at the bottom of the hour. Let's step aside for our bottom of the hour break. Thank you to everybody listening. Kathy Rickley says hello, by the way.
Hi,
She's in the
Kathy
Facebook
Rickley.
room. If you have any questions, want to chat, make comments, you don't have to just use the Facebook feed. You can use the old telephone. 702-221-7283. Danny's eyes are glued to the phone, waiting for 20 red lights to pop on so we can get some questions and calls in. So give us a call. Talk to Michelle, talk to me, talk to Danny, talk to yourself. I don't care. Call in is all good. We'll be back right after this. Heart of Polynesia, founded in 2008, keeps the Polynesian culture alive amongst the community by introducing those traditions to all ages and backgrounds. Heart of Polynesia strives to be a full-service cultural center in Las Vegas. They host and perform luau's, cultural events, birthday parties, wedding parties, and many other private and public events. For more information, visit them on the web at www.heartofpolynesia.com or call Tusi at 702-497-4398. For a taste of Polynesian culture, call Heart of Polynesia at 702-497-4398. Mahalo. Are you looking for someone to provide training to your sales staff? Do you need a motivational speaker about how to handle change? Do you have an upcoming event that needs an MC to handle those responsibilities? Well, look no further than longtime Las Vegas radio personality Aaron Phillips. I am local to Las Vegas and I can blend my talents with any audience. For more information, please visit www.aaronphillipsvoice.com and book me for your next event or training needs. All right, welcome back to Aaron's Hour. I've never really tried to give out phone numbers and type on my computer at the same time. But anyway, so we had if you're watching on Facebook and you're watching the box, you'll notice that Michelle's daughter, Alexa, just chimed in. She's in the chat box. So Alexa, I just sent you a message back. Call in, talk to us. Let us know how it's going for you. I'd love to hear from you if you can. 702-221-7283. I'd love to chat with you and ask you how well the oils are doing for you.
Do it?
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. So Alexa, the challenge is there. Alexa, all right, call us
On the spot.
Anyway, so let's get back. So here we are. We're talking about the one-on-one usage and how you research this, benefit your daughter, and all the people that you've touched, but you offer more than just that kind of stuff. You do group sessions, you do programs. Talk about some of that stuff.
Yeah. So I as a health coach, doTERRA kind of blends very well with what I do.
Right.
Anyway, I got certified as a health coach back in 2014. Just taking all this knowledge that I acquired over the years.
Right.
That's what I thought. Okay, I'm passionate about all of this. Now, what do I do with it all?
Sure.
So I got certified as a health coach,
Okay.
and doTERRA kind of became my passion, and it's still my passion. But I wanted to sort of integrate that with programs that support women. So the people I work with, like you said at the beginning,
Right.
were women who are struggling with. So many women tell me they're so tired all the time. They cannot lose weight no matter how hard they try.
Right.
Everybody's just feeling the same thing. Emotional eating is a big thing that comes up a lot. So women are always telling me these things. So I thought I need to develop some type of program that can help women with these struggles and these challenges. So, and I can use the oils to support the emotions, and the digestion. And there's so much that we can do. Integrating these two things. So so I've right now actually I'm in the middle of a program called Fall in Love with Your Figure. It's a 14-day plant-based challenge. So I'm leading a group of women through a program, giving them recipes, menu ideas, and doing it through a Facebook group. So it's great. I created a closed group where the participants can support each other, and I'm in there answering questions and interacting with everyone, and it's just kind of a supportive community, and they're learning new lifestyle habits. So that's really what it's about. It's not about the next best diet. Every month you're trying a different diet.
It's not cabbage soup diet, folks.
In case you didn't know, diets don't really work. It's really about your lifestyle, and unless you make certain changes to your lifestyle, you've changed your whole lifestyle. From what you told me, just making a whole turnaround, and doesn't have to be scary. It's just simple shifts in your habits.
And your thought
time.
processes. The first habit that has to change is your thought process in terms of recognizing what is better for you or what needs to be done, or what's the old saying, the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem, no matter what it is.
Got to be ready to do it.
Exactly. So there's no question that the first thing is you have to train the brain for the changes.
Exactly.
And what I love, and I'm going to coordinate all this now, is that even though we started talking about the oils, but that's just part of what you offer as a holistic life coach, life and health coach, and to have all these other areas of support is just as important as the oils are. Health is not just about how much broccoli you eat. It's about, it's your mindset. It's overall, do you have successful relationships, a career that you enjoy, what's feeding you and what's bringing you down. So a friend of mine, Glenn Alex, who I've had on the show a few times. I don't know if you know Glenn in town. She's an author. Do you know Glenn?
I've heard the name.
Okay. She's an author. She is a massage therapist, but she's also a health coach kind of thing. She has her own foundation, but she wrote a book, and the title of her book is what has always stuck out to me. It's Living in Total Health. That's the title of her book. And it was talking about head to toe health, not just the physical, but the inside and the mental. And what you're offering is the same thing, the head to toe nutrition, so to speak, the mental nutrition to de-stress and all that sort of stuff, as well as protecting your body and doing the things to live a healthier lifestyle. A life choice is really, like you said, it's what it is. It's a choice. You have to be committed to doing this. It's a lifestyle change. People go on and off diets all the time because they're on a diet for a while. They look at the pizza and they want a whole pizza. Next thing you know, they're starting again and they lose their commitment.
Well, they're feeling deprived, and it's replacing some of those things you miss with other things that would still satisfy you, and just learning. It's a learning process.
It's a whole reprogramming. What I think Glenn used the word reboot 2.0 of what you're really doing.
Rebooting.
You're rebooting your whole mental faculties and your thought processes.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if you're eating nothing but vegetables and you're miserable and you hate your job and you're unhappy in your relationships, and really you're not healthy because you're stressed and you're just not a happy person.
It just drags you down.
It's just everything has to kind of work together.
And then what you put out is what you get back. So if you're always negative and you're putting all that negativity out there like a magnet, you're bringing all that back in. So, and that's what we're learning in this, and that's what we've been learning going through our health transition is being positive and looking forward to all that stuff. So for my wife and I, using the oils for us has been a wonderful experience. It was, gotta be honest, it was something I never thought we would get into. But I'm glad we did.
And I am too.
Who's that on the phone?
That is her daughter.
That is her daughter.
Yay!
She took the challenge. Welcome to the show, Miss Alexa. How are you, Alexa?
Hi.
Aaron Phillips.
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are doing very well.
Good now that you called.
I know. Hi.
Your mom wasn't sure that you were going to take the challenge.
I know. I did. I'm just sitting at home, so I was like, I'll just call and say hi.
There you go. Good for you. So thank you for taking a few minutes. I want to ask, obviously your mom is sharing the experience that how she got into all this and how it's helped your health. But from your perspective, tell me let's share with the audience how important these oils have been for you and what it's done for you.
Yeah, so well, she has always been into like health and nutrition, and like our family, we've always like eaten really healthy, and we've been into like holistic remedies. So like when she discovered the oils, I was like, okay, let me try some of these and see how they work, and they really helped me. And so that's why I also decided to do it as a business, because I love helping people and just like showing them that you don't have to like run to your doctor and get a prescription for something. Like you can just try something natural. So I love it. It's like really completely changed our lives. So.
Well, that's great. I mean, when something works for you, you want to go to the top of the mountain and shout it for everybody to hear.
Yeah, it comes naturally. You know, when I like something, I don't shut up about it. So
I think we're all that way.
You know,
I think we're all that way.
Yeah.
So Alexa, how do you share your story when you talk about it? Obviously, having CF, cystic fibrosis, and all that as a young child, and how the oils have helped you. That's got to do wonders when you talk to people. I'm sure you talk to groups of people in general about your story. I got to imagine people kind of look at you with pride, saying this is a great thing that has happened.
Yeah, well, I think like whenever you talk to people, you always want to share like your personal experiences, because people like to hear about that.
Right.
So I always just tell them, like, when I was 2, I was diagnosed with CF, and I've always been looking for natural things that I can do. And so this is what I use to help me. And so, yeah, I just say, I can help you guys with whatever health issues you have. And yeah, so I like to share my story though. Like I never like hide it from anybody, because it's inspirational to some people, because I think people think like, oh, I'm just going to go to my doctor and take all this medicine and then I'm going to have all these side effects. And it's just like, people just genuinely do not know that there are other options. And I think that's like what's so rewarding about doing it. So yeah, I love it.
I think people know there are options in the holistic field and genre. I think because of how accessible the pharmacies are and all that, people may have this little fear of going outside the box of the meds and the pills and everything to try something like this.
People want an easy fix, I think.
Right.
They don't.
Yeah.
Or they just don't know where to start.
Exactly.
They need education, and that's kind of where we come in.
Absolutely.
Using essential oils, and I was saying about buying them in the store.
Right.
You can't really buy this on a store shelf and bring it home and know what to do with it.
Right.
It does require people like Alexa and me to sit with a person and educate them and make a plan. I will sit down. I came over to your house and made a plan.
I'm
for
a testament that I have it taped to my cabinet door of what you wrote out for us. And not to mention, you left an encyclopedia book about this thick with all the information about the oils and what to do. And it is a learning process. Yeah. There's no question. Alexa, what's your favorite scented oil? What do you like to use?
It depends. Like I love, they have a line of yoga oils now actually. And 2 of those are my favorite oils for like your mood and just like to wear throughout the day. But I love Balance and Serenity too, which are like the restful blend.
Which we have them here in studio.
Yeah.
They're sitting right next to me.
I mean, it's so hard because they have like over 70 oils, so it's so hard to pick one.
Yeah, was there 70 oils you said?
Over 70.
Over 70?
Yeah.
Danny, I think you need to stand by the phone.
Let's try and refresh it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, we're just having a little technical issue with our Facebook feed here. All of a sudden, my phone is sort of acting up on us here. But hopefully everybody can still see the Facebook feed. Maybe it's just my laptop acting up. Okay, regular pictures.
I can see it.
Oh, okay. So, there you go. I should have just asked Alexa. What are you seeing?
She's watching.
But it's back to okay. Good. So you'll let me know if the view blows up because I'm seeing some crazy stuff on my laptop. Anyway, so all right. So you got your favorites now. Which ones you obviously you have a diffuser. Which ones do you like to use in your diffuser? Give me some suggestions of what I should start using.
Well, it really depends like what you're using your diffuser for. I mainly just use mine. Like I put my oils on before I go to sleep, but then for my diffuser I keep in my kitchen, and I mostly just use it just to make my apartment smell good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I love Breeze and Wild Orange together. That's a really good combination.
Okay.
And I love to use any like of the respiratory oils throughout the day. So some of the woodsy oils too are really great for respiratory. So like cedarwood, and then there's one called arbor vitae that I really like. And these are kind of less common oils, but they're still really great for anybody with respiratory conditions.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I
really
like
good
to use
respiratory
those.
support.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
cool.
but there's so many. I love Elevation too, which is another uplifting one.
Okay.
That one with cedarwood is one of my favorite combinations for the
She's
diffuser.
the queen of diffuser blends. Like
Okay.
whenever I want
Yeah.
to, like Alexa, look up a diffuser blend for whatever.
There you
You
go.
just want to do something. She looks them up. So.
No, that's good, and I love that you have so many
Yeah.
different varieties. And like you taught us, you got to try. You got to try your blend. You got to try what you think you like, and just see what happens. But
Yeah.
Alexa, I'm going to let you go because we're about to go to a break and then wrap up with your mom. But thank you so much for taking some time with us.
Thank
I hope
you,
to meet you
Alexa.
soon.
Of course. Yeah, it was fun. So
Good.
good to talk to you.
All right, Alexa. Thank you, dear. We'll talk soon.
All right.
Bye.
Thank
All right.
you.
Bye.
All right, so let's go to our last break. That was Alexa and Michelle. Do you guys do programs together at times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you have a tag
We do.
team, tandem.
We work together.
There you go. All right, we're going to put Michelle in the hot seat with Getting to Know You on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Have you recently looked outside your home at your landscaping and thought, it's almost that time of year to start cleaning up? But then reality hits you and you realize that you just don't have the time you want to work on it. Thankfully, there's a solution. Martinez Lawn Service is ready to help. Serving the Las Vegas Valley for over 15 years, Martinez Lawn Service can help you design, build, and maintain your functional landscape. From simple yard cleanup, trimming, and sprinkler repair to designing desert and water-smart landscapes for you to enjoy and entertain guests. So what are you waiting for? Visit them on their website at martinez-lawn-service.com or call them in their office today at 702-373-0643 for a free estimate to see your vision come to life. Call 702-373-0643. Martinez Lawn Service, over 15 years of service and experience. Call today, 702-373-0643.
Heart of Polynesia, founded in 2008, keeps the Polynesian culture alive amongst the community by introducing those traditions to all ages and backgrounds. Heart of Polynesia strives to be a full-service cultural center in Las Vegas. They host and perform luau's, cultural events, birthday parties, wedding parties, and many other private and public events. For more information, visit them on the web at www.heartofpolynesia.com or call Tusi at 702-497-4398. For a taste of Polynesian culture, call Heart of Polynesia at 702-497-4398. Mahalo.
Getting to know you, getting to know all
right.
about
Now, Michelle had an opportunity
you.
to listen to a couple of questions when we had Lina on before. So she kind of cheated. Had a little time to think at least about those questions.
Oh, I don't know if I did any thinking.
All right, here we go. This is, for the last couple of segments, we've been talking about the business side of what you do and everything.
Yep.
But now I want people to learn about the personal side of Michelle.
Oh, okay.
Who the person is behind the business. So,
All right.
first song, rapid fire, where everything comes to mind. Favorite all-time song that when it comes on, you're just bebopping no matter where you hear it.
Oh, well, inspirational. Let It Be.
The Beatles, Let
Yes.
It Be? Oh,
I'm a
that's
Beatles nut.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I like Let It Be.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm not bopping so much.
No,
but
that's
I'm
okay. But you're into
inspired.
it. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite all-time actor, TV, movies.
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Maybe I like Brad Pitt's good. Bradley
Okay.
Cooper. I
Okay.
like cute guys named Brad.
So why'd you marry a guy named Ken?
I don't know. He's cute.
Oh, he's cute. Okay. We looked past the name thing when it came to Ken.
Actors, cute actors named Brad.
Favorite all-time actress.
I can't think of it. You know who I really like? Jamie Lee Curtis. I like funny, so you'll find that out about me. I just like to laugh.
Okay.
I don't like
Jamie Lee
dark
Curtis
and
is pretty
scary.
good.
She's funny.
I don't like dark and scary either. If I
No.
want that, I just look at my checkbook.
Just go
balance.
outside. It's
Yeah,
dark
exactly.
and scary out there.
Exactly.
I just want to laugh.
Favorite all-time movie. When it comes on, you're there.
Okay. Well, now you're going to know how culturally backwards I am.
That's okay.
Spinal Tap.
No, that's a classic movie. That's a classic movie.
Makes me laugh, like rolling on the floor. Yeah.
That was one of Rob Reiner's, like,
Yeah, exactly.
one of his first movies that was sort of tongue in cheek, and,
Right.
and no, that was a classic. That's a classic movie.
Yeah.
I still see it on my
So
Netflix
funny.
every once in a while
Yeah.
under classics. I'm like,
I'll
really?
always stop and like, you know, yeah.
That's due for a run on TV. I haven't seen it come on lately. It's due.
Yeah, we saw it not too long ago. But
Oh, did
yeah,
you?
Ken and I both. That's our sense of humor, both.
There.
of
Well, for Ken also being
I
in the
know.
industry of
We have
entertainment
like
in a way.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
So-
we have like a 12-year-old sense of humor.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Growing up, who is your favorite cartoon character and why?
Okay, well, I love the Jetsons. I love Astro.
Ruh-roh.
Astro Jetson.
Ruh-roh.
Very intelligent. More intelligent than the rest of the Jetsons.
Ruh-roh, Rorge.
Right. I know. I think it
Rorge.
was the voice.
What's your favorite genre of music?
Well, I like pop. And,
Okay.
You know, but I like some rock too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, we're talking 80s pop, 90s? I mean,
Yeah, like current stuff.
Gotcha.
I like, you know.
Okay.
All of it.
There.
Yeah.
ABBA to
and I love
ZZ
to
Top.
dance. Yeah, I love to dance.
Okay.
So, like, I like old 80s dance music.
okay. So, anything that kind of gets your feet tapping.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
I dig it.
When I'm stressed out, I've been known to put on like old dance music.
There you
and
go. Dance it out.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that show? Who,
Work it out.
There's a sitcom on TV that, Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yeah.
Meredith Grey,
Oh,
and she gets the girls when things are stressed. They
Yeah.
just start dancing
Right.
and dancing it out. There
It
you
does.
go.
It works it out.
If money were no object, what would be your all-time favorite car that you'd like to see parked in your driveway someday?
You know, I love my Mini Cooper.
Right? Yeah, that's right.
I like a little BMW
Okay.
sports car, maybe.
Okay. 'Cause is it,
a little
yeah.
Porsche,
There you
like
go.
with a stick, because that's
You
fun.
like automatics? I mean, stick
So,
shift?
yeah.
Wow,
That,
those are
that
dying
makes it
breed.
fun. I know, and it's kind of sad
My
because
wife,
it's fun.
Eileen loved the stick.
Yeah.
She tried teaching me. I ripped gears all over the place.
Yeah, but
so
it's got to be like a part-time car because you don't
Right.
want to be doing that in the traffic.
No,
but,
no.
Yeah, but for fun on the weekends, like
just roaring
that's
down
fun.
the highway.
Yeah,
Oh, I can see that.
yeah.
Favorite all-time meal?
Well, is this the health coach me or the
Whichever
if
one
I'm
you
being
want.
good? Well,
Whichever one you want to employ.
I know I'm like a nutrition geek, so I actually love eating like just a big salad.
Okay.
But I guess if I was bad, it would be like something sweet.
Okay.
You know.
So what would you put in your salad?
Well, my salad is like the kitchen sink salad, so it's like, you know, greens,
Right.
beans.
You put meat? You put any kind of beef? Well, no, you don't.
No,
You don't
I'll
really
use
eat
like
beef too much.
nope, I don't eat meat, but I
Right.
would do like tempeh.
Okay.
Tempeh,
Okay.
or just beans and veggies and
Nice.
just anything I can find.
Sometimes a good salad with some meats in it is really good. Just kind of shake it up.
Yep, I like the veg salad.
What's
but,
your
yeah.
favorite leisure thing to do? Just general.
Since I don't feel like I have a lot of leisure these days, if I can just sit and like read, just
Okay.
reading some books and having a good chunk of time where I can actually
Okay.
dig into something.
Okay.
And I love researching. I still,
Yeah.
to this day, am a research geek. So,
Okay.
you know, you can find me.
The minutia. You like the minutia.
Yeah, like, and maybe that's the old lawyer brain coming back. I am like an analyzer. So,
Okay, no,
so
that's cool.
I will read like books on nutrition, and that's kind of my,
Okay.
you know, my passion.
Well, that's
So-
exactly. That's your passion. That's where,
So-
where it makes sense.
So
All right.
anything I can get my hands on,
There you go.
I dig in.
What's your favorite Las Vegas thing to do? Typical Las Vegas thing.
Well, I don't like crowds, so I really like just go. We have so many good restaurants here, so just going out to a really nice restaurant in one of the hotels.
Okay.
That's
What's
good
your
for
favorite?
me.
What's your favorite restaurant that you like to go to? I mean, do you go to the
gosh.
strip a lot to
Not
people
a
watch or
lot.
around town?
Not a lot. When I go, I like people watching.
Okay.
You know, recently we went to Hex. Can you give them an advertisement?
Yeah,
At
sure.
the
Well, I'll send them a
Paris.
bill.
Yeah.
Oh, it's at the Paris?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's on the ground floor, like.
Oh, okay.
So it's outside, inside.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right in front.
I didn't realize that was the name of the restaurant out
yeah.
front.
Yeah.
I
It
wanted-
changed from. It used to be Sugar Factory.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
why I couldn't place it because that's
Yep.
right because it was a sugar factory. That's
yeah,
right.
that was good.
I want to take Eileen up even just the Eiffel Tower thing. They you can go up a couple of floors
Yeah,
in
you
that,
can-
right?
yeah.
She doesn't like heights.
Oh,
You got an oil for heights?
Yeah, for like fear.
Yeah, for fear.
Like calming, the serenity.
Yeah, she's
well,
crazy. She'll go up in a plane with no problem.
Oh, really? Okay.
Went up to the top of I told this story with Ashley because we were talking about heights before, in the first hour. L-Zeratolin.
Uh-oh.
So that's right. So so we went up to the top of the stratosphere shortly after we moved here.
Oh boy.
And I know she was afraid of heights, but I didn't realize how bad it was. When we got over to the, she was white knuckled on the railing, and the friends we were with, we literally had to peel her fingers off the bar.
Poor thing.
So, but it's crazy.
Stay on the ground.
Stay grounded. So, how much time I got? 4 minutes, just enough time to wrap up.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts? You were talking about there was one other area that you focus on.
Just in the oils, and I do tend to work with women. I mean, you were saying with the guys,
Sure.
the guys do get involved. You know, if the women are involved in making lifestyle changes, their guys are going to be involved too.
We naturally tag along.
You're gonna get in it. So, but just as far as the oils, empowering moms, because we're the caretakers of the family.
Right.
And just with Alexa and having been in the hospital here and there,
right.
Just it empowered me as a mom. I could help her with nausea from the medication. I could help her with the emotions of being sad or scared or being in the hospital. I could help her with so many things. I could put my diffuser up and clean the air in her room and make her feel happier.
Right.
There were so many areas that I could help her in a situation where normally I would feel powerless.
Sure.
So it gave me some power in that disempowering scenario.
Nothing wrong as a parent to have more power.
So yeah, we all want to help our kids and our families. So so that's where I come in.
Do we have an oil to stave off the storm going up the East Coast? Because my daughter Stacy's going to be right there in Virginia. So
I don't know. Just the calming oils. Stay calm, people.
Stay calm. Thank you for coming in. This was fun.
Oh, I enjoyed
it.
This
and
was
Alexa
fun.
too. I know you're still listening. Thank you very much for joining in. All right, so I want to go over again tonight, the first of the football fan experience watch parties up at the Distill up on West Cheyenne across from Red Rock. It is to benefit the Victor B. Cohen Foundation, which focuses on childhood obesity and diabetes. For more information, you can go to www.tvbcf.org and hashtag TVBCFcares. Tonight, first kickoff is 4 o'clock. We'll be there through both games. Raffle prizes. There'll be giveaways, VIP tables, photo ops, and our special athlete, NFL alumni Ron Thompson Jr. played for the Redskins and the Colts. He's a Syracuse Orangeman alum. He'll be there tonight. We have silent auction items, Raiders memorabilia and everything. But just come down, have some fun. We're going to do some interviews and such as well in what we call the press box area. They'll be golfing with the pros, whatever. Just come on down for a little bit. All proceeds, donations, raffle ticket purchases, or whatever, are all tax deductible, as the foundation is, of course, a 501c3. Victor will have plenty of receipts there for those who want receipts. So just come on down. This is every Monday and Thursday. We will be there at the Distill up in Summerlin. Thank you, Tony and crew. We appreciate you supporting our efforts. Come on down, say hi, get involved, and let's help these kids with their medical situations. All right, that's it for this week.
Can I give my website real quick?
Yes, please. I'm so sorry. Yes, please do.
You can find more information about health coaching and oils and all good healthy things. Goodnessgirl.com.
Goodnessgirl.com. I like it. Next week's show, Chef Russell Liss will be here, and Barbara Brighton. She's a Las Vegas entertainer. She'll be in studio. They'll both be in studio next week. Have a great week, everybody. Be safe, be happy, be healthy, be wise, but more importantly, be kind to each other, because we're all we have. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.
Touch your head and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song and strolled the golden sand to Sweetheart Sand.